All right, Nikki, in our conversation earlier today, you had said that you were looking for a car that had 4 doors for you and your children. You needed something that had a lot of safety features, but something economical. Now, you didn't want the most expensive car in the lot, but you didn't want bare bones either. So here's what I did. I brought up what we call the 2015 Volkswagen Jetta 1.8T with the connectivity. This is going to give you a few more features from a base model, but it's not the most expensive car. Now, this is the way the car comes to us from the factory. One of Volkswagen's key features is to give you the most value for your money. And you're going to see it has a lot of standard features on this car. Features that most dealerships cost you extra. Here it's all standard equipment. Now, this sticker right here shows things that we have added to the car. We want to help you protect your investment and to make your car look and last a lot longer. Things like mud guard. These are a very simple thing, very inexpensive, but it's going to protect your investment in the long run. As debris kicks up from the side of the road, without the mud guards, it'll cause chips and dings on the side of the car, which result in rust, which brings the value of your car down. So 3 or 4 years from now, when you're ready to trade the car, this will be worth more money because of a little thing like the mud guards. We put the pinstripe on the side of the car to accent the highlights of the lines of the car. There's something called Auto Butler, an environmental protection package that's on this car. Our business manager, she's going to talk to you all about that. Great, great program. We put wheel locks on the wheels. You know, Nikki, every 5 minutes in America, a vehicle is stolen. Now, with the wheel locks on here, if you're in the mall shopping and you come out, you don't have to worry about your car being sitting up on 4 blocks. Makes good sense, huh? The last thing you need is with your children to have no tires on your car. The wheel lock protects your investment. So that's what all this comes to. That's why the price is $25,893.70. Very inexpensive. Remember I said, Volkswagen wants to give you the most value for your money. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Here on the front of the car is the Volkswagen emblem. That stands for quality. The German technology is one of the finest in the world. As a matter of fact, the Volkswagen company is one of the 11th largest companies in the entire world. Pretty impressive. Volkswagen wants you to have a car also. One of their key core values is to have a car that lasts through the time of ages. You know, the Beetle. The Beetle's been the same for years and years and years. Our little Golf has been the same since 1970-something. Same design. This is the Jetta. Endless design. It's going to last for years and years and years. You don't have to worry about this car being outdated years from now. Another thing that's great about Volkswagen is the aerodynamic design is designed to cut through the wind to lower the wind resistancy, improve your fuel economy. It makes good common sense, doesn't it? Sure does. Now, here's something that's really neat. In Volkswagen, all the openings are right here in the front. You don't have to be looking underneath there. I'm going to open up the hood. Yeah. Pretty simple, huh? Now, under the hood of this car, here's where the power is. This is a 1.8-liter TSI 4-cylinder engine, 16 valves. This is designed to give you the power you need, at the same time, great fuel economy. Now, you said you're looking for something that's going to give you good fuel economy. Absolutely. We're looking at 25 to 35 miles per gallon, but giving you 170 horsepower. So now you've got the power you need to get in and out of traffic, yet at the same time, you're not stopping at gas stations every time you turn around. Can you see how beneficial that would be to you and your family? I sure do. Wouldn't it be great to know that you don't have to stop at the gas station every week? You can just keep right on going. That'd be nice. 170 horsepower, and yet giving you great fuel economy. Something else new about this car is what we call electronic steering. This is new in 2014. They enhanced it in 2015. It used to be when you wanted to turn the steering wheel, it was kind of tight, and in the parking lot, if it was sitting still, you couldn't. You can turn that steering wheel with one finger right now. They've done away with the power steering pump, the power steering belts, the power steering fluids, and by doing that, it reduced the weight of the engine, increasing your horsepower and giving you better fuel economy. At the same time, giving you the ability to maneuver the car. Sounds like a great program, isn't it?
It sure does.
Now, you said you wanted something with some safety. This car is a 5-star crash-tested rated vehicle, one of the highest rated vehicles in the industry. Now, we have what we call crinkle zones here in the front. Okay. In case of a front impact, This car is designed to fold in like an accordion. The engine drops down under the car, not into the passenger's department. And at the same time, the impact is forced around the outsides of the car, keeping you and your children a lot safer. Makes good sense, doesn't it? Hey, not only that, Volkswagen likes to have you a car that gives you value. Remember I said that? 3 years, 36,000 mile, bumper-to-bumper warranty. We say bumper-to-bumper, it's tongue-in-cheek terminology. It's actually a limited coverage policy. It doesn't cover wear and tear items, but everything else covered, bumper-to-bumper. And then you have a 5-year, 60,000 mile warranty on the powertrain, and a 3-year, 36 roadside assistance. Run out of gas, have a flat tire, lock your keys in the car, just call Volkswagen. They'll come to your rescue. My wife and her friend were in the Villages the other day, ran out of gas.
Oh, gosh.
They called roadside assistant. Within 20 minutes, they're there to take care of them.
That's pretty awesome.
If you got your kids in the car, 20 minutes is going to seem like a long time, but sure is better than a couple hours.
I agree.
My attorney has a Cadillac, $80,000. He had a flat tire. It took them 2.5 hours to get to him.
Oh, gosh.
Volkswagen was there in 20 minutes. Now listen to this. All these cars are made in what we call virgin steel. It's a lot sturdier and a lot more durable than most metals.
Okay.
You wanted something with safety features. On the side of the car here, we have what we call beams in the side of the doors. Now, in case of a side impact, there's also have what we call intrusion sensors. These sensors are designed so in case of an impact, the airbags deploy a lot quicker, protecting you and your children. But not only that, the hinges on these doors are huge hinges. You could actually sit on this door and not...
I can sit on this?
Yes, you could sit on this door too,
Oh.
and not cause that door to come out of kilter because of the beams on it.
That's pretty impressive.
Here, this is called the B-pillar. This is made of 3 different metals heated together to give you more stability. Now, in case of a side impact, there's a little bit of room. Put your hand right here on the side of the car. Feel that little distance in there?
Yeah.
Now, in case of a side impact, that's designed to give a little bit so that you don't have intrusion on the family and your children.
Okay.
Front airbags, side airbags, and curtain airbags protecting even the children in the back seat. Pretty smart idea, isn't it?
Very much. I
Yeah.
like it.
See, what happens in an impact, when the car comes this way, your children go into the impact. Those side view curtain window airbags come out to protect them.
I like it.
Now, here's something that is so different from Volkswagen for everybody else. You notice here on the top, there are no plastic pieces up there?
Yes.
Yeah. Every other car has that, and that's because they have what they call spot welds. You've seen these machines that come down doing these big spot welds, doom, doom, doom. And every time there's a spot weld, there's a gap between the spot weld. With Volkswagen, we have a seamless weld. Here's the difference. My shirt have a spot weld. If an accident happens, this can come apart.
Absolutely.
My seam on my coat has a seam weld. Now, in case of an accident, it's held together.
Okay, that makes
So
sense.
now, in the case of a side impact, it keeps it sturdier and a lot safer for you and your family. Makes good sense, doesn't it?
Very
Well, here's
much.
another thing. A very simple thing, but the gas cap is located on the passenger side. So if you should run out of gas and you've got to put gas in the side of the car, you're away from the flow of the traffic.
It's good safety.
Yeah.
feature.
Now, here in the back, we've got the LED lights that gives you the extra protection you need so that people behind you can see when you hit your brake lights. But look at this. Inside this trunk is 15.5 cubic feet of cargo space.
That's a lot of space.
This is the largest trunk space of any car in its class. And we have a carpet mat in here that'll hold up to a gallon of liquid. So if something should spill, that carpet mat will take care of it, so you won't have any problems. Now, remember I told you we added things to the car for your protection? Here's one of those things, the roadside assistance kit.
Okay.
This stuff is loaded with jumper cables, gloves, there's a mat to go on the ground, so that in case you have a problem, we try to help protect you and your family. Now, if you need cargo space, I pull that little button, the seats fold down, now you've got cargo space from here all the way to the back seat. Now, if you've got something to carry home that won't fit in here, it ought to be delivered anyways, right?
Very true.
Hey, and you know what this is up on top here?
Fin.
That's when you drive underwater, you can steer it. No, that's actually the XM radio. Now, come in this side, have a seat in the car. Notice how comfortable those seats are.
Very.
Nice and comfortable. Those are ergonomically designed to make it more comfortable for you. Now, we have here this little lever that raises and lowers the seats. Well, it jumps down, you're in there, and raises it up like that. This reduces, opens and moves the back seat. We have a tilt and telescopic steering wheel.
Okay.
Automatic headlights, okay? On this side, I've got my power windows. Now, this is a one-touch power window. I just press it one time, the window goes down. Pull it up, the window comes up.
Okay.
You got your automatic side view mirror and a heated side view mirror. So in the wintertime, when the windows or the side view mirror gets a little bit foggy, you can turn that on and it's going to defrost that window for you.
Okay.
Now I'm going to get in the other side and show you a few more features, okay?
Awesome.
Now do you notice how much room you have in here?
Yeah.
When we go on a test drive, you're going to see how powerful that engine is. Remember I told you about the horsepower? Don't be afraid to punch it. Feel that thing get up and go. Feel that tilt the telescopic steering wheel? Great design. Now the steering wheel is designed for the perfect handle for your hands at the same time. Now this is what we call a multifunctional steering wheel. On this side I have my cruise control. On this side I have all my information center to tell you how far you can go on the gas that's in the tank, how many gallons you've got left, and what your fuel economy is. Great feature. Volkswagen does things simple so you can understand. Here, all my radio controls. Here, all my air conditioning controls. And look at here. Heated seats.
Awesome.
Great feature in the SE model with connectivity. Now, here's something that's very special, unique only to Volkswagen. That's CarNet. CarNet is the upscale OnStar.
Okay.
In case you have an accident and the airbags are deployed, CarNet's going to call you automatically if they don't hear from you. If you don't answer back, they'll call 911. And here's what they do. Not only do they call 911 to your rescue, but they'll also turn emergency flashers on so that people can see where you are. They'll unlock the doors so they can get in to protect you or to get you out of the car. They'll turn the interior lights on so you can get your bearing. And then they cut off the fuel supply to eliminate the possibility of a fire. Can you see how beneficial that would be for you and your children?
Absolutely.
Yes, That's CarNet. We'll talk more about that in a few minutes. This also has the sunroof. Great feature. When you're going down the road and you've got something that you want to stick out the roof like a rake or something, you can do that as well, okay? Now, in just a few minutes, we're going to take it for a test drive. All these things I've told you sound good.
Yeah.
But nothing is like feeling the car when it actually drives, when the rubber meets the road. So go ahead and fasten your seatbelt and let's take it for a test drive so you can see what a great ride this is.